Hello and welcome to this video. My name is Dr. Fred Sutton, and today I will be discussing Chapter 4, some practice problems for the exam, the first exam in Accounting for Managers. Up here, as you can see, I have set up a problem here. EX 4-27, page 152 is the problem we'll be working on. I'll give you guys a moment to look at that in the book, and we'll begin to walk through this. I have done some little preliminary, again, like in Chapter 3, I did this so that we would save a little time and not have a lot of me writing up here. And then you have two portions of this problem, A and B. So first things we're going to figure out is try to figure out what the total cost is, and then we're going to figure out what the gross margin per minute is, per monitor is. So let me read through the question here. Ernie's Electronics Inc. delivered 1,000 custom designed computer monitors to its customer, Video Shack. The following cost information was compiled in connection with this order. Direct materials used for part A 327, one unit costing $60 per unit. So that's one of the first things I'm going to put up here. So we have $60 per unit is the price on this here. And then in part B, we have 149 B 149, one unit costing $120 per monitor. All right, so there's our cost there. Now remember my quantity at the beginning here said delivered 1,000 custom designed computer monitors to its customer. So we're going to put 1,000 here and then 1,000 here. That's how we're going to set up this problem. So to figure out the amount, I just take the 60 times the 1,000, which gives me 60,000. And then I'll take my 120 times 1,000, which gives me 120,000. Add those together, gives me $180,000 for my total direct materials cost. All right, so now I'm going to slide down to the direct labor used. So my direct labor used, it states that the assembly is 6 hours per monitor at the rate of $10 per hour. So we have $10 right here. This is my direct materials here. This is my direct labor. So, but it said that we have 6 hours per monitor. So the 6 hours per monitor, what I'm going to do is I have a quantity of 1,000. So I will take my 6 times 1,000, which will give me 6,000 for the assembly. Which then multiply these two together here, it gives me 60,000. And that will be for, the assembly cost for those monitors. Now my inspection, it says, is 1 hour per monitor at the rate of $12 per hour. So here's my rates, and it's 1 hour for each, so it's basically 1,000. So that gives me $12,000. If I multiply the 12 times 1,000, and if I add those two together, it gives me 72,000. All right, so now I have my overhead cost, which is I'm going to slide down to the next portion of this, where it says, in addition, the company applies manufacturing overhead costs to jobs at the rate of $5 per direct labor hour. So how many direct labor hours do I have? Well, I have to add in my assembly and my inspection. So the 6,000 plus the 1,000 equals 7,000 direct labor hours. And then I'm going to multiply that times the $5 per hour. And that will give me a total of 35,000. All right. So what I need to figure out then is, well, what's my total cost? Well, the total cost is this here, and this here. Add all three of those together. That will give me my total cost, which is $287,000. So we have $287,000. All right. So that is my total cost, including the direct materials, direct labor, and the overhead cost. Adding all those together gives us the total cost of $287,000. All right. So let's get into the B part of the problem here. So the B part of the problem, it asks us to determine the gross margin per monitor. Now, at the end of the problem, it tells us our selling price for the monitors is $350. So I had $350, and then my cost per monitor, well, what's that going to be? So it says $287,000. I divide that by how many monitors I've done, which is 1,000 is my quantity, which is then 287. So that's my cost per monitor. So to figure out what my gross margin per monitor is, I take the 350 minus the 287, and that will give me 63 dollars is my gross margin. This is the practice problem at E4-27 on page 152. Please let me know if you have any questions. Thank you and have a great day.